Comes into ball and tries to work it onto the leg side, but doesn't make any contact with his bat. Instead it hits his thigh pad and dribbles out to be fielded by a square leg. This is the 19th over. Thanks to that amazing over by Milner, the scoring rate has boosted up to 2 runs per over, which is getting towards the point which is what Diamond Creek would want at the end of the day. And tries to leg glance it, but can't get it past the mid wicket. Well, if this continues, if Diamond Creek are able to continue to score at 2 runs and over or something like that, then you would imagine their scoring rate will increase in the post-lunch session, which would suggest they'd want a 200 score, which would be phenomenal. Comes into bowl and defends it. Comes into bowl and defends it back to the bowler. Comes into bowl and defends it, and cover can't take it cleanly, so mid-off runs around to take it. Comes into bowl and defends it, and it goes to the point fielder. End of the over. It's still 36-2. Comes into bowl, and ooh, not the most elegant shot there. Tried to push a defensive shot, and the ball bounced a bit more and got too high on the bat and sort of popped it up in the silly region. And it's a full toss, low full toss, and it's driven to mid-off. Comes into bowl, and sort of a wide ball, and he drives it, and it's fielded in the covers. Comes into bowl, and it's pulled. And it's 4. 4 runs to Milner. Bad ball, short at the body, and Milner played it brilliantly, just swiveling his foot around, making sure to get on top of it. An expertly played pull shot there. Comes into bowl, and again 3 more. So last ball of the over. And to no ball. Comes into bowl. And it's a bit of a leading edge, but doesn't go anywhere. End of the over. Comes into bowl and defends it. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and pushes it to mid-off for a dot ball. Comes into bowl and tries to leg glance it. And no run there. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. That's a maiden. It's still 44 for 2. So this is the 22nd over. And pushes it back to the bowler for a dot ball. Two slips, gully, point, cover, straightish mid-off, then mid-on, forward square leg, and then a short fine leg. Comes into bowl, and it's driven, and it's through the extra cover gap. The mid-off has to chase it, and he does. He picks it up, and they get 2. Very nicely done there. Comes into bowl. Oh, ugly ball. That's That's 4 more. Comes into bowl, and it's a big full toss, and he slaps it, and they're going to take a single. They've stolen a single, and a bit of an overthrow, but fielded there by the short hind leg. Comes into bowl. Oh dear, shocking ball. It just sat up. Wonderful to pull shot. Wonderful to play the pull shot from. And that's 4 more. Things are starting to fall apart for the North Eltham team. They've held it together for some hour. It's currently 2:15, so they've held it together for such a long time, and things are just starting to fall apart. After a short while after the resumption of play after the drinks break. Bowling more bad balls. Comes into bowl. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's gone down to the backward point region, deep backward point, and it's 4. Another 4. One of the most expensive overs we've seen all season. That's supposed to be the end of the over. Comes into bowl. That's the end of the over. Comes into bowl. And leaves it alone. Comes into bowl. And it's an edge through the third man region. Oh dear. They've gotten 1. They're going for 2. They're going to go for a third on the arm if they get into position. Yes, they do. Third on the arm. Comes into bowl, and oh no! Chopped it on! The third wicket has fallen for North Eltham, and they're ecstatic. They've removed the captain, Milner. I'm not sure what happened there. It seemed to be a miscalculation on Milner's behalf to think that he should leave that ball, and then he sort of was too close to it. He didn't actually cover his stumps properly and has been removed. A good innings, a very important contribution. But he's been removed now, and Diamond Creek have now lost their third wicket. has this done to the Diamond Creek innings? It's now 62 for 3. What will happen here? Will they continue on for a 160 score, or will they get bowled out for 100? Ooh! Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. It's 62 for 3. Okay, new bowler. So maybe a left arm pacer. Just waiting to get into position. Got the gully has moved into basically a 4th slip. Here we go. New bowler, first ball. And it's a big full toss and it's driven through the gap in the mid-on region. They've gotten 1, they're going to get 2. And they're happy with 2. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and tries to work on the leg side, but it doesn't go anywhere. Just to mid on. Another dot ball. Comes into bowl and pushes it back to the bowler for another dot ball. Comes into bowl and pushes it back to the bowler for a dot ball. Very conservative over. After the first ball, which was a full toss. Other than that, it's been very conservative. Comes into bowl and defends it. Infielded in the covers, so just the 2 runs off it. It's 64 for 3. One thing to note is that the North Eltham Wanderers captain has not really changed the field throughout most of the day. Kept to the 2 slips and a gully, and then a staggered field through the covers on both the off and the on side. No, comes into bowl and leaves it alone. No one is attacking the bat in front of the wicket of a close in catcher, and no one's been defensive on the fence or even deep. So it's They're pretty much stuck to the exact same field throughout. And that obviously has both its strengths and weaknesses. I'm not sure what the... Comes into bowl. And leg glances it. And it's through the gap. And it's going down to the long on region. And they're going to get 2. I think they're going to be happy with 2. They can't possibly take on the arm. No, they're just happy with the 2. So the new batsman is off the mark. Comes into bowl. Oh, wow! What a ball! That was something. I'm not sure what happened there. Did it move away from the batsman? Did it move in? I'll have to check the replay on that because I'm not 100% sure. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Comes into bowl and leg glances it and it goes down to the fine leg region. They got 1, they're going to get 2 and they've gotten 2. End of the over. Comes into bowl. Oh, down the leg side. Comes into bowl and defends it. Fielded by mid-off. Comes into bowl and aggressively driven in the gap in the Cows corner region. They've gotten 1, they've got a 2. Are they going to go for a third? They've got to go for a third. Yep, third there. Very well run, great shot. Comes into bowl. Oh, inside edge. Onto the pads. Comes into bowl and defends it. Fielded by the third slipper. Comes into bowl and it's a full toss and it's an outside edge and it goes into the deep point region. They've gotten 1, they're going to go for 2. I think they're going to be happy with 2, and they are. End of the over. It's 73 for free. Comes into bowl and defends it. Not the most convincing defensive shot, but it dribbles out into the covers for a dot ball. Well, this partnership is probably going to be the, coming towards the most important one to decide whether or not Diamond Creek are able to take advantage of this good foundation or they flunk it. Because if this is a partnership that's worth 20 or 30, it means that Diamond Creek will have a competitive score no matter what. And it goes straight past the bowler. They're just going to get one. Comes into bowl. Oh, inside edge onto the pads. Comes into bowl. Oh, is that hit on the toe? No. Oh. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. Not the best ball to leave alone. The in-swinger that comes back in. Wow. I've said that this partnership is a crucial one to deciding whether or not Diamond Creek could possibly get bundled out, because if this is a good partnership then they're guaranteed at least a competitive score. Oh dear. End of the over, just the one from it, 74.